All right, today let's talk about everybody's favorite cheat days, cheat meals, cheat weeks. Everybody loves to cheat on the diet, right? So let's talk about that. And then we'll do a great recipe on smoothies. Step 6, no cheat days. Serious. I don't understand how a weight loss and fat loss plan can include cheat days. Some of the plans talk about a cheat day and how your body really needs it and mentally you really need a cheat day because you're gonna cheat anyway, right? I mean, nobody can avoid ice cream and donuts and pizza forever. Well, during your phase of reducing and losing weight before you get to maintenance, no cheat days. Every single time I took a cheat day, I missed my weekly goal and it cost me money. I don't believe in cheat days. They're kind of fun at the time, but they're counterproductive for this plan. Taking a cheat day really is kind of the perfect scenario of 2 steps forward, 3 steps back. It can really throw you out, and here's why. I think I mentioned this before, but 1 cheat day turns into 2 cheat days. It takes your body 2 to 3 days to recover. Then there's another cheat day, and cheat days suddenly turn into a cheat week, and then you're off. Imagine a heroin addict or a meth addict in rehab taking a cheat day. I mean, would that even be, it would just obviously show that they're not serious about rehab if they are 6 days of the week not using drugs, but then 1 day every week they have a cheat day. It fails. Hey, let's do a keto smoothie. This is awesome. All right, here's some ingredients. All of these ingredients really are optional. This is just what I use. On a keto diet, you want to limit your carbs. If you're adding a bunch of sweeteners and sweets and fruits and everything, you're going to be adding more carbs and more sugar. So we want to really minimize that. I think technically cucumber is a fruit and avocado is a fruit. Avocado is a good source of fat. Now, I don't always add berries, but if you really need some sweetness, try to choose something that's more keto friendly, like blueberries or blackberries. Alright, so let's get started. You need some water. If you don't want water, if you want to just increase the coconut or almond milk that you use, that's fine. You just need liquid in there. We're going to be adding a bunch of ice also. Now, I make like an 8-ounce glass of green tea and let it cool. The green tea, you can get them flavored or you can just use straight green tea. Gives you a little caffeine kick. So you're going to have a bunch of extra. This is going to make enough to share, all right? But here we've got 4 ounces of water, we've got 8 ounces of coconut or almond milk. Depending on how big your blender is, this might not all fit. All right, you want to chop up and slice up a smallish cucumber, put in a half of an avocado. I don't know how y'all are, but I'm terrible at picking ripe avocados. I either get rotten ones that are way too ripe or not ripe enough. I've found that in my grocery store next to the guacamole or in the guacamole, they usually have either a super mild guacamole or just chunky avocados chopped up to look like guacamole, but they haven't added any of the spiciness to it. So that's what I do. I just buy a little tub of already packaged avocado. I don't think it qualifies as processed because there's no additives. It's just avocado. Alright, and I like to use a half of a fresh lemon for juice. And I believe in fresh lemons, not bottled. I'm not sure, I haven't really looked at the ingredients list of bottled lemons, but it's from concentrate, and there's probably color and preservatives in it. Anyway, use a fresh lemon. It's so much better. Throw in a handful of spinach or kale. If you got to have some sweet, you can use blueberries or blackberries. Put in 2 tablespoons of almond butter, some ice, and I really like to put some mint leaves in it. It really boosts the flavor. What are the instructions? Put it all in the blender and blend it. With all of this, you're going to have enough to share or enough for your next meal. So it does make quite a bit. You need kind of a big blender for this. So you might need to adjust the quantities of things, especially the liquids. I mean, you could eliminate the water and just use the green tea and the almond milk or coconut milk. You don't want to skimp on the cucumber or the avocado or the kale or spinach though. So might need to adjust your amounts so that you don't have too much for your blender. Alright, and this might be obvious, but if you're doing intermittent fasting, this will break your fast. Alright, enjoy.